Well, one of Albuquerque's own hits the small screen tonight on the new CW reality show, Remodeled. The hour-long series, hosted by modeling industry veteran Paul Fisher, empowers young models to take control of their careers and lead healthier lives. Here's a clip.
Give me an interior design person, ASAP. It's got to look like a French modeling agency.
Knock down that wall.
Purple! Purple! I can't stand this color. Joseph, I see purple. Anywhere ever again, fire that person.
So, Paul, are you going to change your shirt?
What are you talking about?
It's purple.
Holy I'm actually starting to wear purple.
I love it. 17-year-old model Meghan Wiggins shines in the national spotlight on Remodeled, and I'm so happy to say she's joining us this morning on New Mexico Style. Hi, Meghan.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you're here. This is, you know, one day we'll look back at this and I'll say, I can't believe I actually interviewed Meghan Wiggins right here. This is so exciting. So let's start this by telling everybody how you got started in the modeling business in the first place.
I got started, I was always interested in fashion, and I, watch America's Next Top Model all the time. And I'm so in love with Victoria's Secret. And then when I was 13, my stepmom took me to the Phoenix agency, and we just signed with them and started from there.
With Janice. That's so great. And it's amazing, that you can start here because, this is a great city for the industry. And to be able to branch out on a national level is so exciting. So tell us how you got selected for a TV show like this.
I had an audition. Janice had emailed us, and I had auditioned the next morning, and I went in, and Paul's flight was late. So
Paul Fisher?
Yeah, he was late, like 2 hours. We were there for like 2 hours waiting. And I was like, no, I might as well just leave. I'll just leave my comp card. I almost left. I almost did meet Paul Fisher. So I was like third in line to go, and so he's like, no, we're gonna see you last. And I was like, great. He just said no, he's not interested. And then I went in, and he was like, we're like for an hour. He is just he's such a genuine person. Like the first thing he said to me was like, your life is about to change, but what are you gonna do for others? So.
And for those who don't know, of course, he's represented the likes of Naomi Campbell, right? And didn't he also represent Janice Dickinson? I mean, he's really worked with the biggest, biggest and the best. And I know that you really can't say too much today, but tell us a little bit what it was like to shoot the show and have the cameras just following you. I mean, you always wonder what it's like to be on a reality show and have cameras everywhere you go. What is that like?
It was so crazy. I mean, I felt like walking everywhere, there's cameras following me. People are gonna think I'm fake. It was just so crazy. I mean, it's on you all the time. I mean, it was such a great experience.
How do you adjust to that? I mean, we watch these shows and we always wonder, are they hamming it up for the camera? Or how are you really just being yourself? I mean, how do you do that?
I mean, you just have to. Going on castings, but they filmed everything. You just have to be yourself. You just have to ignore the cameras. You can't be like hey, smiling, trying to you can't be like that. It's just very natural.
Well, it's really exciting, and of course, once the show starts airing, I hope we'll be able to have a chance to have you back to talk about the things that we see, because I know a lot of these things we're anticipating from watching the show, so we don't want to give too much away. But can you tell us a little bit about what's going to be coming up next for you regarding, things like magazines and maybe some runway shows, larger markets? What's on the agenda?
My main goal is Victoria's Secret, but we'll see. You guys will have to tune in to Remodel because there's so much you guys can catch on that.
Well, look at these photos of you. I mean, you're absolutely breathtaking, not only in and I have to say, she's just as gorgeous in person, by the way. But yeah, I mean, you aspire to do Victoria's Secret fashion shows and things like that. There's no question that you are absolutely prepared. I mean, just looking at you and how you photograph, I'm sure Tyra would be very proud too. I mean, these are gorgeous. Now, what are we looking at right now? This is a bridal magazine?
Yes, this is in Seattle. I shot this in Seattle Bride magazine.
Wow. And you know what I love about you is that you transform from that really sweet, innocent look to that very sexy vixen. And I mean, that's really the purpose. If you're going to be a model, you have to have that kind of diversity, and you certainly do.
Thank you.
What's a typical day like for you? I'm just curious.
Oh, I'm a teenager, so I mean, I like veg out and relax and hang out. I'm so in love with my family and my friends. So I'm just a normal.
I love to hear that. I love it. And you're also an Albuquerque girl. I mean, you're really proud of being from New Mexico. I know that.
Yeah, I traveled to Europe. I had such great opportunities, and I appreciate New Mexico so much now. I'm in. I never want to leave as much as I do, but this is home. So
no matter where you go, across the entire world, you'll always be able to come home and know that this is really where your roots are.
Yeah, there's no other place with green chili or any New Mexican food.
That's right. Do you miss green chili? When you were on the road, when you shot the show, where was most of the show shot?
It was in New York and LA, but when I was out in Europe for like 2 weeks, and I was like, I want green chili and tortillas, and there's I couldn't find anywhere. But.
I bet. I was thinking that she's got to be craving the green chili. I know. When I go back to New York, I crave it now.
Yeah, and it's like nowhere else you can eat it. It's crazy. It's home. This is home.
Well, where did you actually go to school?
I went to Sandia High School.
Oh, okay, nice. So a lot of people out there watching are like, oh my God, she went to my high school. So now, okay, can you give us any little teasers, any inside scoop?
I really can't. I wish I could. But you can tune in tonight on the CW at 8 o'clock and check it out.
Yeah, and I also want to mention, yes, it does premiere tonight at 8 o'clock. Look at those gorgeous photos of you.
Thank you.
You know, something really special is going on for the premiere tonight. You don't have to be in Hollywood to have a hot premiere party, right?
You don't.
El Pinto is actually offering free tickets to the premiere. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, El Pinto is hosting this huge party. It's a premiere party, and my family and friends and everyone will be there.
Yeah, that's exciting. And they're actually going to be offering free tickets. So if you go to their website, right, at El Pinto, you can actually win a possible ticket to come to the premiere party and meet her in person. And I told you, she's just as pretty in person.
Oh,
she really
thank you.
You are, and you're a
I appreciate it.
It's so nice to meet you. Now, I guess your family must be so proud.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, how did they handle you being gone for a while like that?
You know, I have such a good relationship with my dad, so he was there with me every step of the way, and my stepmom is amazing, so they're so supportive. I mean, I would call my aunts, my uncles, like every day, like, oh, this is what's going on. So, I mean, they're thrilled for me, and
was Paul tough on you? I'm just really curious before we go. What was it like to work with him?
You know, as they make him look on TV, he is so, I mean, he's like so passionate about what he does.
Yeah.
But he has such a loud and, such a loud personality, but he's such a genuine person on the inside. He's amazing. I love him.
He's kind of like the Simon Cowell of the modeling world, right?
Yeah, he is. But I mean, if you know him, then you know what he's really like.
And his heart is big, and you know that he's telling you the truth. I mean, that's the thing. You know that when he's happy with you, you know
he definitely has my best interest at heart. And everyone else on the show. So.
And let's remind everybody one more time, the show is called?
The show is called Remodeled, and it's on the CW at 8 o'clock p.m.
Tonight.
Yes,
it all starts tonight. You don't want to miss it. Meghan, thank you so much for being here. You're absolutely beautiful inside and out, really. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And we hope we can have you back to talk about the show after it starts airing. And we're not done yet, everyone, because Kristen is up next with this week's forecast. Don't go away.